Hey, welcome back to my kitchen. Gown check, gown check. Who do I see? Look at my supporters cooking with me. Welcome back to my kitchen. Today, y'all, I got a taste for. Wait, let me fix this because my head is like cut off a little bit. There we go. So today I got a taste for some string beans, white potatoes, and cornbread. I have a taste for that. So, y'all ready? Because I'm ready. Yeah, y'all see what mine say. Love more, because that's what we need in this world, is to love more. Stop hating. Stop perpetrating. Be you. Don't be nobody for nobody else. Be you. And just love more. That's it. So today you're gonna need green beans. So I get the cut green beans, y'all, because the fancy green beans are too thin. They're too thin. So 2, 4, 6. I'm gonna cook 6 cans of the beans. I got 5 boxes of Jiffy cornbread. I love Jiffy. I'm gonna cut up my potatoes. I got my onions cut up, and I put these right here. This Cajun style smoked sausage. I cut these up, and I put them in there with my stuff. So I'm finna stop talking, and we're about to do what we do. Cause what we came to do, yeah, throw down in our gown. Let's go. So I already peeled my potatoes. I peeled them already, but I gotta cut them. I got my onions waiting. We're gonna cut up the sausage, but let me show y'all how to cut these potatoes real quick, because you don't want them thin. So I cut them like this, once like this, and then I go like this, and then I just cut. So you want them basically to look like this. That's how big you want them. Because who wants a thin potato when you eating? Not me. So we're going to cut all the potatoes up like that. So y'all finish cutting your potatoes, and I'm going to finish cutting my potatoes, and we'll meet back in a minute. You done with your potatoes? Okay, good, because I'm done with mine too. So make sure you rinse your potatoes off good. And I use like 10 potatoes. That's just because I have a lot of people eating. So I cut up 10 potatoes. But like when my mama cook it, she just makes like, she cuts up 2 potatoes and like a can of cut green beans. So it just all depends on who's all eating in your household. Okay. And then rinse them off. And then rinse them again, y'all. Get all that starch off of them. And then we're going to let these sit while we cut up our meat. Okay. So we're going to let those sit. Well, we actually could put these on. Let me turn the stove on. Because we actually could put these on while we cut up our meat and put in our string beans. Let's do that. Let me turn y'all around this way. And y'all already know I'm using the big boy. Oh, sorry y'all. I'm using the big boy. Get you one. So I'm gonna use that. We're gonna put our stove top on like medium. let's fill up our water halfway. I usually fill it up to like the dots right here. So let's fill it up. Go and get your pot and fill your water up. Okay, so I filled it up to like below the dots right here. And then if y'all want a lot of broth, you can fill it up more, but I don't want all that broth today, this time. You're going to put your potatoes in. Can y'all see? Let me scoot y'all back a little bit so y'all can see. Bam. Okay. Put your potatoes in. Y'all talking about a good eat. And I like a lot of potatoes, as y'all can see. So we use all our potatoes. And y'all already know, clean as you go, for real. So you won't have a mess. Oh, I can't stand it. Okay, get y'all sausages. No, actually open up your, get your can openers and open up your green beans. I'll meet you back here in a minute. Okay, so our potatoes are in. And when you open up your can of green beans, make sure you drain the juice. We don't want the juice at all. We do not want the juice. So keep your top on and just hold it down. And then just drain it where there's no juice in there. Don't forget to drain your green beans. Okay, so now we're going to open up our meat. And with the meat, you can get like any type of meat that you want. I like this because it has a little spice to it. So I like this one. And then we're going to cut it. Let me get over here so y'all can see. We're going to cut it in. You can cut it any way you want, but I kind of like mine in like a slant. So it looks like this. I don't know. It just makes it taste better. Y'all, this ring light be having me sweating. So cut your meat up. And we'll meet back up. Okay, you got all your stuff cut up and stuff. Your green beans drained. Your potatoes is on. Okay. So now we're gonna take our green beans, and I was thinking about waiting, but because I usually put carrots in here. Oh my gosh, so good, but I don't have any carrots, so it is what it is. So we're gonna dump our green beans in. Dump all of them in. Like so. Then you're going to put your onions on top. My onions, my sausages. Place your onions on top. The onions just give it flavor. Put all your onions. And then put your seasoning. And I'm not using anything but seasoning salt, Lawry's seasoning salt. And some pepper. And you can always taste as you go. Just taste as you go. I got a lot in there. That's why I'm using. It looks like I'm using a lot, but I'm really not. Okay. And then a little bit more. A little bit more pepper. Whoosh that around a little bit so I can get on everything. Then you're gonna lay your sausages on top. And that's how it's gonna look. Now you're gonna cover it because you want to steam your potatoes, because everything else is basically done, but you want your potatoes to be a little soft. Not mashed potato soft, but soft enough to bite into. So let's cover this. Ooh, bless me. We're gonna cover that up. Clean up your mess, and then meet me back here so we get started on our cornbread. Clean your mess up. Okay, so did y'all clean up? Should nothing be in the sink. Should nothing be dirty. All your stuff, your food should be on, and we should be on to the next step. So now we're gonna make our Jiffy cornbread. So every box of Jiffy that you put in, you're gonna add an egg. So I'm doing 5 boxes, so that's gonna be 5 eggs. But I always put an extra egg in mine. That's just my preference. But so we're gonna do that. Always preheat your oven to 350. Mine is preheated. And I always put, so I use like a huge pan, but I always put oil at the bottom of my pan. And then when I take it out, I put it over the cornbread. It's like it makes it smoother. And then your cornbread don't stick on the side of the pan as well. So you want it like that, but you want a little excess of grease to come out. So when you put it in your cornbread, I'll show y'all as soon as it's done. Okay, so let's mix our cornbread together, and then when the pan gets hot, I'll show y'all how I do it. Okay, so I'm done mixing my cornbread. I'm gonna take the oil and just pour it into the cornbread. Yeah, y'all hear that sizzle? And be careful when you re-stir it. And then it's nice and smooth. And then once you do that, just pour it into the pan and place it in the oven. Make sure you have no lumps at the bottom. And you don't want it too thick. Like so. Now we're going to place this in the oven until it's golden brown. Place that into the oven. And wait for our meal to be done. And for the it's cooking really good. Let me show y'all. Turn y'all around. Stir it around a little bit. Now remember, you want your potatoes soft where you can bite into them, but not too soft. Let's check one potato just to see. Yeah, nope, still too hard. So when everything gets done, I'll be back and show y'all what it looks like. Be back. Okay, y'all, so everything is done. Your cornbread and your green beans and white potatoes. Let me show y'all how bomb that look. Bomb. So now I'm gonna dish me out some, because your girl is hungry. Put a piece of cornbread. And y'all, if y'all want to, I'm gonna drizzle a little honey over my cornbread. Piece of cornbread right here. Still back so y'all can see. I'm gonna put a little honey. Just a little honey over mine. I'm using this type of honey. Little honey cornbread. Let me bring y'all down so y'all can see a little bit. Okay. Now, here it is. Cornbread, green beans, white potatoes with some Cajun sausage. Throw a little onion in there. Look at that potato. Go on and taste it. Taste it. Yeah, that's how they're supposed to be. Oh, fire. So good. So good. Let me taste the cornbread. And I love that sausage, that spice that sausage give. A little piece of cornbread. Put the honey on there. Y'all, this is so good. One more bite. So good. Okay, y'all. Until the next time y'all come and visit me in my kitchen, I will talk to y'all soon.